I know you don't want me to waste your time telling you a bunch of nonsense that you do not care about when it comes down to this monitor, so I'm just going to tell you what I would tell a friend if they asked me if this thing is actually worth it. Now, I want to say I am quite the display little gaming freak. I got 2 monitors there, 3 monitors there, 2 massive behemoths of a TV there, and now this here. And for everybody wondering, I'm going to be moving this setup into my other room instead of it being all in one office. Now, I have this open here for a reason. And it's open here for a reason because I wanted to see what everything looked like. My camera, it's a nice Sony camera. It's not like it's some potato webcam or something like that. And then the footage that you're seeing here, that looks great as well. My phone is kind of overcompensating for the brightness and saturation and stuff because that's what I'm recording with. However, I want to talk about the brightness with this thing because it's obnoxious, okay? And when I say it's obnoxiously bright, let me really quickly come over here so that you can see it is 4K 160 hertz. I almost forgot to show you all this stuff. I'm not going to be going over everything. I mean, unless you just simply want to see what this thing actually supports, you can go ahead and pause the video if you don't have the ability to actually look at what the whatever specs are on Amazon, but I'm sure you already know that. So as you can see here, it is 3840 by 2160, and then if we come down here, oh man, this is so hard with 5 monitors for the win, by the way. But if you come over here, you can see it's 4K 160 hertz. Now I want to compare it to these 2 monitors because these are the 2 best monitors that I have. And I know that this is a super unfair comparison because these are 4K 240 hertz OLED monitors. So I know that this is not a fair comparison. Dude, but the brightness with this thing is so obnoxious. And when I say it's obnoxious, I'm talking like it actually hurts your eyes. And I know that so this right here is 50%. And 50% is basically like on par with these 2 monitors right here. My TV, I have that cranked down as far as Ed and Eddie for the win also, by the way. I have my brightness cranked down on this because as you can see how I have my like little setup here, when I'm in front of the TV, if these are too bright, the camera kind of has a hard time focusing, and it'll every like 5 or 10 minutes it'll like focus on the TV and come back to me, and then in like maybe 2 or 3 minutes it'll focus on the TV and come back to me. And it's because it's so overly bright in comparison to me. I like the cinematic lighting where I don't have this one on, but this one, it like bounces off the wall and it gives that like glowy effect. However, I'm getting a little bit off topic here. If you're the type of person that likes really, really, really bright monitors, this is absolutely going to be for you. Another thing that I want to talk about is the blue lighting of this thing. So the cool, the standard, the warm, and then the warm. So for me, there's more blue going on with this monitor. Let me show you the settings here. So if we come here to the settings, I'm just going to show you this really quickly. You got the display, you got the color, you got the gaming setup, you got the advanced settings, you got the inputs, the system set, and then up here to the display. So I'm going to try my best to, all right, so if I put you right here, you can kind of see everything. So if I come over here to brightness, you can see, dude, this, okay, so it isn't even on 50%. Like this is 16. And this looks normal. Like I'm talking, this thing gets so, I'm going to show you this. Like it's mind-numbingly bright, dude. Like it is, I know that a lot of people are going to be, oh my goodness, I want it so bad now because it's so bright. Look, man, if you look, it's literally going to hurt your eyes. It's very, 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 very bright. Contrast, I honestly just turned the brightness down and then I changed the color settings because there's a lot of cool going on to this. Sharpness as well, that's a little bit confusing to me because those monitors up there, I'm pretty sure I have it like at 6 maybe, like 5 or 6. And then the same thing with my TVs here. I have those at like maybe, like whatever, 10, maybe 15 or something like that. Whoops, it went away. Rip. Hang on. So it is one of those like little joystick things, by the way. Back. Bro, why is it not going into my settings? All right, here we go. So color, right? Yeah. So you can see I have it at warm, and maybe my phone will actually pick it up. like it's a little bit overly blue and cool, and then warm looks normal to me, and then standard looks like a typical cool. So I like keeping it at warm. As far as the gamma goes, I literally didn't change anything. The saturation is a little bit weird. I guess you gotta. They don't have it like where you can just like um whatever where you can just like turn the actual colors and stuff or whatever, just like it's like saturation, crank it up, like you got to do it individually. I mean, some people may like that because there's more customization to it. However, man, the monitor is incredible. I mean, it's got a fully rotatable thing. So if you like having monitors like this, or you like having a monitor like that, because something that a lot of people don't get confused about. So if you're the type of person that likes computers like this, and so this is my gaming PC, that's my work PC, that's my emulation PC, and then this is my little TV watching PC because I'm so sick of advertisements, and I literally just use this so that I can open up Google Chrome and watch on these TVs so that I don't have to look at ads because they're getting so obnoxious and annoying at this point. I did actually see something. There's apparently some sort of an Asus router that actually has ad block built into it. But I haven't tested that. I'm not really sure if that's actually accurate. But anyways, this monitor, this is like a 1080p 240 hertz. Actually, I want to show you this as well. Because I did show you this, right? This is like, it's got like, I can't remember if I mentioned this. I'm getting old here. So it does have 320 hertz, by the way, for those of you that want to, whatever, for some reason you still enjoy looking at 1080p footage. Oh, that's what I was talking. Okay, so see how it's like rotatable. And then the carbon fiber is kind of cool, but dude, like I want it for anybody that gets this and does rotate it, be very careful, because the first time I rotated it, it hit this right here. And this is not an issue with the monitor. This is a white stuff problem that would happen with literally any monitor at all. But so it doesn't have like a lock on, like some of the, like that over there, that monitor has like a lock. Or it doesn't lock, but it like, how do I want to put it? It like clips into place, if that makes sense to you. Like it kind of like clips into place. I don't know how else to explain that. But anyways, for what I was getting at with these like glass panel computers, the biggest problem with these, dude, is you build these so that you can look inside and it's awesome and it looks cool, right? But then you put it right here and you go to play on a monitor, right? And your monitor reflects off of the side panel. Your lights in your PC start annoying you. And then if you turn it that way, then you got to look at all the nasty cables. And if you move it over this way to this monitor, then your little rear fan starts annoying you and reflects off of your monitor. So, so, so that's actually like one of the big reasons. I mean, so one of the main reasons I have this computer all the way over here for everything over here, it really is mainly for the backdrop. I spent a long time figuring out like my favorite like little backdrop that I have going on here. And that's really just I really like the way this looks here. I think that looks really, really cool. But anyways, when I first put this over here, I wasn't even intentionally doing it for the backdrop because this computer, it was right here. This monitor, these are newer, but I had two monitors. This one here, or this one was here. This one was here, and then this one was like above. I had like the monitor, like the tall monitor arm thing here, and my PC was like right here. And my monitors were always reflecting off of everything, bro. And it was so irritating. It was annoying me. So I put my computer over there. And then this one here I had mostly for like browsing files, and then my little reminder of what to do on what specific day, which channel to upload on which specific day, because I'm getting old and I forget, and if it's not right in front of my face, I won't do it. So I even have it on my marker board. But anyways, that was a really long explanation there. so if you get a monitor, a second monitor, and you flip it this way, it literally hides all your wires in the back of the computer. And it stops the reflecting of your main monitor where you're gaming. And yeah, dude, so it's super big tip for everybody, because then you don't have to buy 20-foot cables for everything and place your computer halfway across, or literally all the way across your room. But doesn't that look sick, dude? Like, I think that this is really cool. I'm actually going to show you my other room. Hang on. So this is where I'm going to be putting the other gaming setup. I'm going to put the computer probably right here. I got to get I got to get a new desk dimensions, because I had to man assemble this one right over here. I know you guys do this as well. You probably like have a bunch of stuff laying around, or have a bunch of stuff in your closet, and you're like, yo, I can do this and put this there, and then that there, and then this there, and then this. Oh, I can make this look super dupe, super cool. So this thing isn't even supposed to go with this desk. This desk isn't supposed to go with this desk. This little thing right here, this nightstand, is not supposed to be where this desk is. It fit perfectly, so I put it there. I know you guys all do this kind of stuff too, but I have my RTX 5090 laptop in here, and I don't using a laptop too much. I don't want this to like fry out, because whatever. The laptop situation there, I literally had a brain fart moment. I don't want my laptop to fry out, because I need that for like traveling and stuff. So I want to put this setup in my actual room, and then I can just kind of like whatever. I mean, I can game and browse on this one, but I really just use this for like the modern games. But it would be nice to have an actual computer that's whatever, properly cooled. I'm not saying that laptops are not properly cooled. Plus, it would be kind of nice to not have 5 different setups in a single room, you know what I mean? But that's really the main reason I got this thing, is because I want to put this one in my room, because that's only a 4K 60 hertz monitor, and this is a pretty recent computer. This is an RTX 5080 and and then a 9800X 3D, and it's like I'm cranking way past that 60 frames at 4K, and I want to be able to appreciate the RTX 5080 and not be limited to 4K 60 hertz. And I know I could probably put one of these monitors in my room, but these are really, so these monitors I have, and then this one is different. And the main reason I didn't get a third monitor for the exact same thing is for thumbnails. Because for anybody else that's like a creator that's watching this, like you have to, and then I also check it on this TV as well, by the way. But so you have to make sure your thumbnail looks good on a phone, like the colors are good for a phone. You have to make sure your colors are good for like a specific monitor, and then you have to make sure your colors are like good for a typical TV. So like, because if you just have 2 incredibly high-end monitors, most people are not going to be seeing what you are seeing. So this over here is just it's a very budget Lenovo monitor. It's 4K 60 hertz. I hate this TV, by the way. I really do. I hate it. It's garbage. It's a Samsung TV. It's super budget. I got it at Walmart. And then this right here is an LG TV. I absolutely love this TV. It's so sick. But anyways, Samsung TV, LG TV for the win, by the way. And yeah, so anyways, the reason I was explaining all of that stuff is because if you have really high-end monitors, most people aren't seeing what you're seeing. So if you're creating thumbnails and maybe your click-through rate is like really low, and you have like really high-end monitors, dude, maybe try to get like a different monitor and like see what your or you can just check it on your phone, or I'm guessing you have a TV, and check it on your TV or your phone, because your colors are going to look way different than what it looks like on a really high-end monitor. So honestly, that's really one of the main reasons I have so many monitors in here. However, man, I went down that big rabbit hole there. It's still shorter than most people would do to review this. However, I will edit it a little bit. I know I kind of rambled my mouth, but to be fair, I'm just a real human just talking about stuff, so I'll probably actually just leave it all in. I don't really care at this point. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.